Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Today, our group will present a case study on the Sharia Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia, focusing on its statutory power in resolving modern banking dispute. First, what is the SAC? The SAC is the highest authority for Sharia matters in Malaysian Islamic finance. It acts as the final authority on Sharia issue in Islamic banking and takaful, operating under Bank Negara Malaysia to ensure consistent Sharia ruling nationwide. Why was the SAC established? As the Islamic finance industry grew, Malaysia need a standardized system to ensure modern financial products comply with Sharia principles by preventing elements such as riba, ghara, and maisir. This also helps strengthen public international confidence in the Islamic banking system.
Now I would like to explain the problem statement of the study. Islamic finance has grown rapidly in recent years with the introduction of new products such as Islamic financing, sukuk, fintech, and digital banking. As the industry continues to expand, more complex Sharia issues and banking disputes also arise. Another problem is that different Sharia scholars may have different interpretations of the same issue. One scholar may consider a product permissible, while another may have a different opinion. These differences can create confusion and uncertainty for Islamic financial institutions. Although the Sharia Advisory Council or SAC provide authoritative Sharia ruling, financial institutions, court and regulator may still face challenges in implementing this decision consistently. Therefore, this study was conducted to examine this governance and compliance issue and to identify ways to improve the implementation of SAC ruling in Malaysia Islamic finance industry. Next, I will explain the research objective of the study. The first objective is to examine the authority of the Sharia Advisory Council or SAC. This objective was chosen to understand the legal power of the SAC under Malaysian law and its role in resolving Sharia issue in Islamic finance. The second objective is to identify the challenge faced by the SAC. The study aims to understand the practical issue in Sharia governance and compliance, especially when implementing SAC ruling. Finally, the third objective is to recommend improvement. After identifying the challenges, the study proposes practical solutions to strengthen Sharia governance and improve compliance in Islamic financial institutions.
Moving on to the next slide, let us look at the common challenge faced by the SAC. This can be divided into three main areas. First is juristic difference. The SAC must reconcile different classical legal opinions and apply them to the modern financial product, even when there are no direct precedents. Second is modern innovation in fintech and the digital banking. The SAC needs to evaluate technologies such as AI, blockchain, and smart contracts while ensuring Sharia ruling without showing industry growth. Finally, there is a global alignment. As the Islamic finance expands globally, the SAC must align Malaysia's regulatory framework with international Sharia standards while addressing different interpretations across countries. Next, let us discuss the implementation and coordination challenge within the banking ecosystem. The first challenge is operational gaps. Some financial institutions face difficulty in applying Sharia ruling consistently in their daily operation, and some also have weak internal Sharia risk management. The second challenge is weak coordination in the legal referral system. Referring court case to the SAC can be time-consuming, causing delay, and many civil court lawyers have limited expertise in Sharia matters. Lastly, there are enforcement limitations under the IFSA 2013. Differences in monitoring and auditing across financial institutions make consistent enforcement more challenging. To understand the SAC legal powers, we analyze two landmark Malaysia court cases. The first case is JRI Research 2019. The Federal Court ruled that the Section 56 and 57 of the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009 are constitutional. This means the SAC decide on Sharia issue while civil judge retain the power to deliver the final judgment. The second case is Lim Kok Ho 2009. The Court of Appeal held that civil judge should refer complex Sharia issue to the SSC because they do not have the necessary Sharia expertise. In conclusion, this case strengthened legal certainty by confirming the SSC as the binding authority on the Sharia matters in Islamic banking. This has reduced conflict decision and increased confidence in Malaysia Islamic financial system.
Now, I will present the lecturer review, starting with Sharia governance and the role of the Sharia Advisory Council or CSC. First, Sharia governance is a system that ensures Islamic financial institutions follow Sharia principles in all their activities. It helps make sure that banking operations are transparent, well monitored and fully compliant with Islamic law. Previous researchers also explained that the CSC plays an important role in this system. The CSC provides Sharia guidance, ensures banking products comply with Sharia principles, and assists the courts in Sharia-related cases. It also helps make sure that all Islamic financial institutions apply the same Sharia interpretation. Next is Sharia compliance and the legal challenges in Islamic banking. According to previous studies, Sharia compliance is very important because it ensures that all banking activities follow Islamic law. Islamic bank must avoid prohibited elements such as riba, which means interest, or which means uncertainty, and maisir, which means gambling. This helps maintain customer trust and protect the bank's reputation. However, researchers also found some legal challenges. Different Sharia scholars and civil courts may have different interpretation of Islamic law. Because Malaysia has a dual legal system, these differences can make Islamic banking disputes more complex and may create uncertainty in the legal process. Finally, I will explain the regulatory framework. The Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009 or CBMA 2009 officially recognized the CSC as the highest Sharia authority in Malaysia. Section 51 to 58 give the CSC the legal power to issue ruling on Sharia matters, which improves legal certainty in Islamic finance. Besides that, the Islamic Financial Services Act 2013 or IFSA 2013 further strengthen the Sharia governance framework. It requires all Islamic financial institutions to follow the CSC's rule and improve Sharia compliance. Based on previous studies, this law helps strengthen the role of the CSC and ensure better governance in Malaysia's Islamic banking system. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is our recommendation on how this issue can be solved. First, strengthen the legal framework. The law related to Islamic finance should be improved and the implementation of SAC decision should be strengthened. This helps reduce legal uncertainty and ensure all institutions follow the same Sharia standard. Second, improve the expertise of SAC member. The SAC should include experts from different fields such as Sharia, law, banking, and fintech. Continuous training is also important so that SAC member can deal with new and complex Islamic financial products. Third, provide continuous training for stakeholders. Judge, lawyer, and bank official should receive regular training to better understand and apply SAC decision correctly. This will improve coordination between the courts, regulator, and Islamic financial institution. In conclusion, this recommendation can strengthen Sharia compliance, improve legal certainty, and increase public confidence in Malaysia Islamic finance industry. Lastly, this is our conclusion. This study examines the role of statutory power of the Sharia Advisory Council or SAC in resolving dispute in Islamic banking. From this study, we found
that the SAC play an important role in ensuring Sharia compliance and providing consistent guidance for court and Islamic financial institutions. Looking ahead, by improving the legal framework, providing continuous professional training, and strengthening governance, the SAC can continue to enhance Malaysia's Islamic finance system and increase public confidence. So that's all from us. Thank you.